Hello, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be reviewing a NASCAR diecast that has been a pain, and this is coming from my own experience, a pain in the butt to find. This thing has been out for like a couple months already, and until now, well, I didn't find it, but I'll tell about the story of what happened to this car. I finally have it in my hands after, I don't even remember, like almost 6 months, right? Like 6 months since this wave came out. For last year, surprisingly, I didn't find anything. And now I actually have it, and I'm really stoked about this car. And the car in question is this. This is the Chris Buescher 2023 NASCAR Authentics 164 scale diecast. And this is from his sponsor is Pala Casino Ford Mustang. So yeah, this is this right here might be diecast of the year 2023, and maybe paint scheme of the year. I'll just say that. I guess I'll talk about how cool that car looks, but the packaging itself looks really nice. I really like the gradient of purple to pink. I also like that pink 17 in the corner. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of interesting. 3+, but you know, this isn't a 3+ place, but we'll skip ahead of that. Here's the rest of the wave. This wave is apparently just coming back for some reason. I was like, why is wave 4 coming back in the stores? I thought I'd missed my opportunity to get this specific car, because the other ones I've seen, some of them, like 3 of these I actually haven't seen. Rest of the wave doesn't really interest me, and plus they have blurry decals. So, but this is the best one of the wave, and probably the whole year. Like, this is actually an exclusive to NASCAR Authentics, so you can't buy it in the gold series, like in those little boxes they sell online. You can't buy it. So yeah, you can only get in the NASCAR Authentics and maybe the 124 scale, but you know, I'm not paying $70 for that. And plus, I have no space for it. I'd love to have one, but I don't have space for it. So I guess enough jibber jabbing, and let's open it up, shall we? All right, so yeah, let's get to unboxing this thing. I was actually really debating really hard if I should open this or not. Not only because it's an exclusive, which, you know, it's cool to have exclusive stuff, but I mean, this isn't rare at all. But you know, it was hard for me to find. You know, I was debating it because I actually really like the packaging on this. But like I said, I like to open up my stuff, but you know, I like to have stuff carded. Hopefully I'll be able to find another one. But I guess later I'll talk about how I acquired my hands on this, or how I acquired this thing in my hands. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get to opening. All right. Oh, and the car already wants to come out. There's an extra plastic piece, and let's not forget about the sticker. Unfortunately, this year is probably going to be the final year we're going to get stickers in NASCAR Authentics, I think. Or any sort of trinket, because I think this year they're going to remove those, and nothing. We're just paying $5 for a car. No, nothing else. I mean, whatever. I don't even use these stickers, but they look cool to have. So yeah, I guess I'll put the box aside, and little pieces of trash aside. So yeah, the sticker, it's that gradient from a little bit of purple to lots of pink. Pala Casino, Spawn Resort, Chris Buescher, the number 17, and I guess that RFK signature swoosh design, or whatever they call it. I guess I'll have it. There you go. Perfect. There's a lot of glare on that. Sorry about that. There you go. And here's the diecast. So here, I'm going to move down my camera. Alright, so here's the car, and wow. This car, yeah. I have really not much else to say, because words can't explain how cool this car is. Okay, so I guess maybe there's some words for it, but yeah, this is, of course, like I said, Chris Buescher's number 17 Pala Casino Ford Mustang that he ran last year in the 2023 season. And the reason why I think it's probably the paint scheme of the year, I mean, look at the design of this car. It looks so cool. Like on the front, you get the gray, which kind of looks like primer gray, which is actually really interesting, and it's actually a little bit of a matte finish. It's all gray, and then it goes from this like swoosh, so it definitely looks interesting. But this like RFK design definitely helps it, and it just kind of covers it, and it goes from pink and fades to purple, and then it's purple on the top. Yeah, like this is sick. This is like how I imagine a cool race car to look like. You know, has some of my favorite colors. Purple is obviously one of my favorite colors of all time. The pink, not really. I mean, I still say it's a cool color, but you know what I mean. It looks nice on this. So how did I acquire this? So I've been trying to look for this for a long time, ever since it got revealed back like 6-7 months ago or something. When I don't remember when Wave 4 was announced. They showed this car. I was like, oh my god, I gotta pick this up. I gotta go find it. But unfortunately, time passed. Been hunting a lot, and I just couldn't track it down. And then it wasn't until yesterday, the day I'm recording this, when my dad came home from after working, and he surprised me with this. He was like, here you go. And I was like, oh my god. I actually got scared from that surprise, because usually, I mean go subscribe to my dad. He's pretty cool. He's hopefully gonna be able to make a channel reboot and upload some more stuff. But anyways, and that was surprising to me because I mean, he's my dad, of course. I really appreciate that he found this for me, but being honest, he's not really the best hunter for finding stuff that I need to find, I guess. I usually find the stuff he needs, Hot Wheels and other diecast. But this, yeah, he said he was actually debating on whether to get this car or not, because he said, I remember that I needed this car. And yes, thank God he got it. So yeah, that's kind of a funny story about this car. It's a good thing he knew that I needed it, and I really appreciate that he actually knew. So yeah, this car, it's awesome. The unfortunate thing is that this was only a one-off scheme, or quote-unquote one-off scheme, because Chris Buescher drove this at Auto Club, the final race at the 2-mile oval in Fontana. And yes, I was at that race, so I did see this car in person. It looks sick. Over there, when I was over there, even though it was cloudy and all that stuff, and it was really cold, of course. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see this car at the track, and they had a bunch of promotions as well. So yeah, I wish it would have been a race version. See all the sand blasting on the front and the speedy dry, I guess. That would have been cool. And of course, Pala Casino, they were the title sponsor of the race, the Pala Casino 400. That race is probably going to be the most memorable race I've ever been to, probably in my entire life, because the final race, I can't even believe it's only a year ago since I went to that race, almost. So yeah, this is going to be a very special car. And I say one-off scheme, quote unquote, because this car, this paint scheme, ran again. It ran again in Phoenix. I actually don't remember which Phoenix race it was, but it was driven by BJ McLeod. But it was a Chevrolet and had number 78 on it, and didn't have this like RFK logo or design on the side. And it still looks really nice. It still looks really nice. I think on the Chevrolet it looks even just slightly better because it doesn't hide the entire scheme on the front. But oh well. So I guess I'm rambling about my life at this point. So here's the hood, Pala Casino, Spa, Resort, the Ford Mustang Oval. Do you guys really miss this oval on the new next gen? What am I saying? The new Dark Horse Mustang. It kind of feels weird not having that little Ford oval. And lots of people have pointed this out, but yes, it does have the incorrect louvers. Hood louvers. This is actually the 2022 louvers, but this is a 2023 car, so the louvers are different. But I don't care. It still looks pretty cool, in my opinion. I don't really care about inaccuracy or accuracy on certain things, but this I don't mind. Here's the front grille, Ford Mustang. There's a number 17 on there, so local Racing Fuels logo. Has detailed rims, so it's colored in a metallic gunmetal gray, I guess. NASCAR Cup Series, the 75th anniversary logo. I don't have too many 75th anniversary things, being honest. Goodyear logo. I don't know why I was pointing it like that, but yeah, Goodyear logo. I don't have too much 75th anniversary stuff, and I'm not gonna buy everything, but I haven't seen it at the store. Like they released that 75th anniversary diecast. I still couldn't find it at all. Palette Casino, Fastenal, Fifth Third Bank. There's that awesome gradient. Lots of people say that reminds them of like GTA, like Vice City, or even the new GTA 6 trailer. That's what it looks like, which is interesting. So yeah, it goes from gray to kind of black, and then this whole swoosh design and everything. It looks really sick. The number 17 again, a bunch of purple. Palette Casino logos on the roof where the roof flaps are and the deck lid. Here's the back. Palette Casino, RFK or Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. Ford, the little Ford license plate, and the number 17, and the right side is the same as the left side. So this is awesome. And here's the base. Yeah, it's a black base. Some people don't like that it's a white interior, but again, I don't care. It looks fine. I wish it would have had the window banners, but I don't care really. So yeah, this is an awesome car. This car is definitely gonna hold a special place in my heart because I did see this in person. Final race at Fontana, the closest thing I had to a hometown track besides the Coliseum, but I never went there. And maybe Long Beach. It feels weird not having to be excited for a race anymore. Because usually every single February or March I would be excited to go to Fontana and watch a race. But now since the track is gone for a couple years, now I have Long Beach, I guess, to be hyped for every April, but it's not going to hit the same, being honest. But, oh well. So I have been rambling on and on about the Palette Casino 400 from last year, and well, this was one of the one-off schemes they ran that race. Here's the other one. This is the Kyle Busch Lucas Oil car. I did review this a long time ago. I don't even know if I count a long time ago, but it's been a while. So here's the car. Here's both of them together. I'm not gonna be comparing it too much because one won the race, one looked really sick on the track. But yeah, these two schemes did run at Auto Club, the Palette Casino 400. Of course, Kyle Busch was the winner of the final race. Chris Buescher pretty much has the title sponsor on there. I'll be honest, Chris Buescher's had some pretty banger schemes. Another one I could think of right on top of my head is the Travel Stops of America car, the TA Truck Stops car that raced in like Las Vegas. That one looks sick. I don't know if there's a diecast. I'll have to find out. Because that one does look really nice. And another one-off scheme I could think of top of my head from this race was the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Ralph's Treetop car. I really wish they made that into a diecast. I'm telling you, this race had some pretty awesome paint schemes for some reason. We got this Kyle Busch Lucas Oil. Not a one-off scheme. He's gonna run it this year again. But he also raced it in the throwback scheme at Darlington. This, one-off scheme technically, and of course that Ricky Stenhouse that did run again. I think just this year with the Smiths logo now, with it's the same design, but now just a different store on the hood. But I really wish they made that Ricky Stenhouse in a diecast. I would have loved that. So yeah, I'm really happy to have this Chris Buescher Palette Casino car. I have no other words. It just looks so nice. It just looks so cool. I don't know. But like I said, it is kind of weird having a casino car in the toy aisle. Maybe with that we'll get some beer cars or maybe some energy drink cars. Seriously, why can't we have that? We got casino cars. We got the Viagra car for some reason a long time ago. There should be no excuse why we can't have this. Maybe it's too PC, I guess, but seriously, if a kid is gonna be seeing a sponsor on the track, they're gonna be asking what it is, right? That's just common sense to me. But oh well. So yeah, that is that's awesome. That's this is cool. I could just stare at this all day. I think I could just play around with it, whatever. And I forgot to check for errors and stuff, but there's nothing. There's a little splitter. There's a little smudge on the splitter, but that's fine. But yeah, this has been the review of the 2023 Chris Buescher Palette Casino Ford Mustang for RFK Racing. Let me know down in the comments below if you actually like this scheme. For me, it's probably one of the top contenders for scheme of the year. And you know, do you miss Auto Club? Because I certainly do. Unfortunately, it's now 90% of the track is now gone, which is you know, only been a year and already the track is almost nearly gone. So do you miss Auto Club? And yeah, just comment down below. So if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.